That was my gay awakening, was seeing Phil the Future. He was so...
You were like 32 when that was out.
I was like 13.
No, you were.
Yes, I was. Welcome back to another episode of I Never Liked You with Matteo, Lane, and Nick Smith. And today we're talking amusement parks. So...
And who suggested that?
Kaylee.
Callie from our Patreon.
Callie from our Patreon. So we recently... I've been to Six Flags. For those who are not in America, Six Flags is an amusement park. I've been to Six Flags twice this month, and I haven't been in, like, years. You and I also just went. You, me, Mitch, Peppermint. And
I hadn't been to one in probably 12 years, and I don't know the next time I will go to one after this.
Well, I just want to describe what Nick was wearing. So Nick looked like a mother going on a safari, but only had, like, 34 minutes at Walmart to pick up whatever she needed before she went on this journey. You had like a big floppy hat, giant sunglasses.
Very low scoop neck shirt, my crossbody bag, very short shorts.
Yeah.
It was hot though.
It wasn't that
And I wanted
bad.
to be comfortable.
Do you like roller coasters?
So here's the thing. I don't hate roller coasters, but I'm a physically weak person with anemia and slight scoliosis.
You have anemia?
I'm borderline.
Is that what your doctor said?
Yeah.
Are you not eating enough red? What do you do to fix that? Is it red meat? Iron?
Iron.
Do you take iron pills?
No.
Why?
I probably should.
We got
Anyways, so I don't do well on them because I pass out very easily and I'm weak, so I don't have the strength. So the very first ride we did, I didn't fully black out. I browned out. Drool was flying from my mouth.
I went on next to Nick. So we went on this ride called the Nitro. And the Nitro's pretty easy. I mean, it's a lot of like this. It feels very fun. And we're like, woo! I look over the left, and Nick is this. Trying to keep his head forward.
I don't have the neck strength.
And then you were screaming like, oh my God, oh my God.
It's too much. I forgot how fast I went. El Toro is too fast. First of all, I don't like wooden roller coasters because I don't like the sound.
I saw Nick before and after because we were waiting to go in the first. So Nick went like in the middle. So he went before us. When he came back, he was sat next to a 7-year-old, and Nick came back like this. His shirt draped over so his nipples out. His hair totally forward like a vampire, and this was his face.
I mean, fully. I became undressed. It was going so fast that my nipple was fully... Pep had to like pull my shirt up because I was just full boob exposed.
Also, Nick turned green at one point. After the first one, you turned physically green. And I go, Nick, did you eat anything? It's like 2 o'clock in the afternoon. Well, I had a bagel this morning. I'm like, that's not enough food. Well, where's the Dippin' Dots? So then
everything is way too expensive at amusement
$10
parks.
for a Diet Coke. And then half the park is like broke.
$8.
Honestly, half the park is broke because...
And closed. Half the rides were closed. Six Flags, what are you doing?
Yeah. And it's like $10 for a Coke, $10 for... You paid $20 for already made chicken fingers and fries. The whole day is just diarrhea. That's it. I used to have a joke. I'm like, it doesn't matter where you're from, what background you are. The second you go through that turnstile, you are white trash.
Oh,
everyone is white
100%.
trash. And then, because one time, I haven't done this on stage yet. So one time we did like the big yellow, like the Grand Rapids one. What is it called? You sit down together. There's like
it's not the
people.
log flume, but it's the big circle
It's a big circle one. There's a big metal circle in the middle you can hold on to. That comes into play. And this woman, her name was Darlene. So you already know what she looks like. We were sitting on there, and it was like me and my 3 friends, and then her and her daughter. And the second we get on, she starts going like this. Luck of the draw. I'm like, what? Luck of the draw. I'm like, what did she... I'm like, what do you mean luck of the draw? She goes, one of y'all's getting wet. Luck of the draw. Not going to be me. I'm not going to get wet. Luck of the draw. So the second you start going, I mean, we're not even in the water yet. She starts screaming at us. Not even her daughter. By the way, her daughter was like, I don't even want to be on this thing. I don't want to get wet. And so her mother's screaming, turn this thing around. Go left, turn this thing, turn. And I'm like, it's not for turning. And my friend Dylan was the only one that got wet. A huge wave hit him. And when it did, you just hear the water whoosh. And she goes, luck of the draw. And then afterwards, I kept joking when you'd walk by the other roller coasters, you would just hear, Look at the draw. I'll never forget her, Darlene.
Oh, Darlene. Every person there is a Darlene.
Mm-hmm.
But it was just like, it was really depressing. And I remember like Hershey Park, that's a really good one. Or Cedar Point in Ohio.
I hear that's the best one.
Is really great. I don't
Where is Cedar Point by?
Ohio?
No, but what city? Cleveland? Columbus? Cincinnati?
I want to say...
Because I'm going to Cincinnati and Cleveland in... Oh, I'm going to Cincinnati and I'm going to Cleveland in Ohio in September. So if you want to come see me, go to MatteoLaneComedy.com.
I want to say Cleveland.
Which one is it, Chris?
It is Cleveland, because for our senior class trip, we went to Cleveland, the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, and then we went to Cedar Point. So
Is
it's
it
by
fun?
Cleveland. It was fun.
But what makes it different than
But again,
Six
that
Flags?
was like 15 years ago. I don't remember it that much, but at the time, I think I just remember it being like cleaner and the roller coasters were more fun, even though now I think I'm past the roller coaster
The roller coasters are
stage.
so shaky. Some of them are smooth, but some of them, it's not even scary. It shakes your head.
El
It
Toro,
hurts
I
your
literally
head.
thought I got a concussion and snapped my neck because it goes so fast. My neck snapped back, and I didn't have the strength to bring it forward.
Nick, you have to like take a stretching class. You have to do yoga. You have to do something to like change this up. You can't be.
I'm just gonna ride
Your
roller
body is falling
coasters.
apart.
My body is a wonderland. Your body is a wonderland.
It's near Cleveland.
Okay, so when I come to Cleveland,
All right,
in
geography.
September, I'll go. I'll go to Cedar Rapids if it's still
Mention
open.
that you're going to Cleveland in September one more
I'm
time.
going to Cleveland in September. MatteoLaneComedy.com for tickets.
Anyways,
And we're going to
what other
Pittsburgh.
amusement parks did you go to?
We
Were there any near Chicago?
In Chicago, we had yes, Nick. It's Chicago. It's not. We had well, because he didn't grow up near even an Olive
what
Garden.
one was near Chicago?
Six Flags Great America. That's what it's called.
Was it better than the Six Flags we went to?
Well, everything was open, and I remember like they had like the water steam, like the water
mist.
spray. I mean, this Six Flag, you're out in the hot
It's
sun.
a cement parking lot with some
You're
rides on
burning up.
Just a
Everything
large
is,
carnival.
Yeah, and there's every restaurant is the same. It's like chicken wings, chicken and fries.
it. All the vending machines are
Pizza.
the same. All the food is the same. Half the rides were down. The workers walked around as if it was Fright Night,
zombies.
but it's not Fright
I'll be an
Night.
employee. Ask me a question.
Hi. Do you know, is that ride open? Oh, okay.
That was about it. Ah, the wonderful world of pistachios. Look, pistachios have literally come out of their shells. I know something about that. I came out of my shell when I was 13. But these have a better taste, okay? And with less work for you to do. Less cracking, more snacking. Wonderful pistachios, no shell flavors come in a variety of award-winning flavors, including chili roasted, honey roasted, sea salt and vinegar, smoky barbecue, sea salt and pepper, and my newest favorite addition, jalapeno lime. Have you ever had a margarita pistachio? Because now I have. Spice lovers, go nuts. See what I did there? It's time to get spicy with the wonderful pistachios' newest no-shell flavor, jalapeno lime.
With a wide range of flavors, there's a wonderful pistachios product for every taste bud and occasion, from enjoying with family and friends, which Matteo, you don't have any, or taking them with you on the go. Savory, salty, smoky, spicy, or Matteo, or sweet, wonderful pistachios, no shell flavors are delicious snacks that consumers can feel good about. I'd love to feel good about something. Next time you're shopping for snacks and you are craving something crunchy and satisfying, which I always am, ditch the bag of chips and grab wonderful pistachios, no shells. Your body and your taste buds will thank us.
And the more you eat, the less I have to talk to you. Snack healthy when you are on the move.
But where should they go to learn more?
I'm so glad you asked. Visit wonderfulpistachios.com to learn more. So where is that again, Nick?
Visit wonderfulpistachios.com to learn more. That's wonderfulpistachios.com. Yeah, it wasn't enjoyable. The traffic to and from, a nightmare.
Well, also Mitch got a new car, like a temporary car, so it's a convertible. So we had to sit in the back, and we were literally like hermit crabbing ourselves in the back. Then we hit traffic. Also, my allergies were so bad that at one point I just looked like I was crying on every single ride.
Yeah.
But I like roller
Have you
coasters.
been to Hershey?
No. Pennsylvania? No.
That's a good one. It's literally smells like chocolate, but that's like fun and
Is it like
kitschy.
Wonka World?
Kind of.
Like, do they sell,
And then
like, a
there's
lot of
Dorney
chocolate?
Park in Pennsylvania. That's fun. I used to love water parks, but now it freaks me out a little.
Why?
Like public water, and who knows who's fucking shitting in the river. But
That France.
I love a lazy river.
My friends and I got kicked out of a water park when we were 16 because we kept mooning each
'Cause you
other.
were gay?
No, we were mooning each other, and then finally the security came up to like, you guys are going to have to leave. And we're like, you're right.
I mean, that does sound pretty gay.
It was the first night I ever drank the night before, and I drank too much and passed out. I was 16, and then I threw up everywhere. My friends called me the fetus. I threw up all over my friend Chuck's mom's car. And then I woke up the next morning, my friend Mark. I woke up, last thing, I blacked out at my friend Chuck's house and woke up at my friend Mark's house with Shrek on. I was like, what happened? He's like, I'll explain.
Shrek
and then,
number what?
the first Shrek. And then I like was so hungover, and then we went to this water, like in Rockford, Illinois, we went to some water ride park thing, and then I got better, and then we got kicked out.
So what I heard is your friends called you fetus, and then you were aborted from the park. Wow.
And they
Wow.
filmed it. Caesar said he has film of it, so that would be interesting to see.
Cesar Chavez.
Yeah.
Who is that? Why do I know that name? Cesar Chavez. Do you know? You do? Is that like a government official kind of thing? Caesar, Little Caesar's Pizza. Caesar. Who's the Roman Caesar? What's his last name?
That is his last name. It's Julius.
Julius
Caesar.
Caesar. Oh, the Ides of March, my birthday. Cesar Chavez.
Do you know that now where Julius Caesar was killed is a cat sanctuary in Rome? So you walk by it and it's just a bunch of cats. Chris looks like he's got something.
Cesar Chavez was an American labor leader and civil rights activist.
Wow, good for him. Is he alive?
No, he died in 93.
93, 2 years after I was born. Well, Chavez family, if you're watching, shout out to your father. Did he have a family?
What is wrong with you? What is going on?
You
with
didn't know Cesar Chavez was
I
a
know who
labor
Cesar Chavez is.
civil rights activist. You didn't know
I
that.
actually did. Nick, question for you.
Answer. What was this episode about? Do you think Cesar Chavez liked amusement parks?
I think everyone does.
Well, that's not true.
Well,
We talked about this. Imagine going to like a random third world country or something where they've never really heard of an amusement park, and you just drop them at Six Flags, New Jersey. They would
think it was a third world country.
literally. They'd
The
be like,
Six Flags
"What
in New
is
Jersey, they'd be like,
like you
"What
just
is this
strap them
shit show?"
to Superman."
Well, it almost feels a little North Korea. Like when you go to North Korea, like they allow visitors in downtown, like the capital of North Korea, and the downtown area has fake grocery stores, fake pharmacies, fake everything, because they're trying to create the illusion that there's a real city functioning like, you know, any other normal city. So when you walk by, there's so many like fake stores. Most places when you try and like open the door, it's not there. And the only places that are there are like,
You know what is there that I love? Dippin' Dots. Dippin' Dots, if you're watching, I'll sponsor anything.
let me just say this about Dippin' Dots, okay? Remember when we were younger and it was like Dippin' Dots, ice cream of the future. When you go back to Six Flags, you can see where they scratched it out. And I just want to know, at what point in the past 20 years did they go to the heads of Dippin' Dots and they're like, guys, it didn't happen.
But it did happen because we're eating it, and it's the future.
It's only available at Six Flags. Where else are you getting
any
Dippin' Dots?
amusement park, the zoo? That's why I like those places, because they sell Dippin' Dots.
Places
and
where
you
you're
bet
forced to
your
get ice
bottom
cream.
dollar, I'm fucking getting it.
Nick, where can you find Dippin' Dots in New York City?
The Bronx Zoo, they had it, and I got it when I went. And it's the future, and it's ice cream, and I'm eating it. So call me Phil.
I loved that show. I thought he was so,
So
hot.
hot.
And I like Pim, his sister.
Pim. Oh, yeah. Oh, he was so hot.
That was my gay awakening, was seeing Phil the Future. He was
What?
so...
You were like 32 when that was out.
I was like 13.
No, you were.
Yes,
I was 13.
I was like a kid.
You had to have been in college.
When did
at
Phil the
that point.
Future? No, I was not.
I was
at
like
least a
13.
freshman in high school.
And you were watching Phil of the Future. Grow up.
Everyone watched the Disney Channel. You are such a fucking monster. When did Phil the Future come out?
2004.
All right, so I would have been like a junior in high school.
11 years after Cesar Chavez died. Wow. You know what else came out or ended in 2004?
If this is not about a roller coaster, I'm going to throw you out this window right now.
Friends. Ended in 2004. It did. 94 to 2004. Don't ask me when wars are, but I know when the War of Friends began. So amusement parks. I think we should go to Disney.
I've never been to Disney World.
I went when I
I've
was
never
like
been to Disney
3,
World
apparently, so I
or
don't
Universal
remember. That would be a
Studios.
fun video for us to do.
Yeah,
Disney.
I would go.
Disneyland or Disney World?
Disney World. It's the
World.
bigger one.
Yeah,
And it
you
has
can
the
visit
bigger
the different
castle.
countries, so I could learn about them. Isn't there a place you can visit the different countries so I could learn about
Epcot?
them?
Yeah.
Epcot, that's what it is.
You don't want to just go to the country? You
Well,
want
this
to go
is
to
cheaper.
You want to Disney World's not cheaper. It's
Yeah, but
expensive.
you can go to all 12 countries right next to each other.
You just are a gift card
We
for
could-
the Olive Garden. You are literally, when you walk by at Target and there's like the gift cards, you are the Chili's Olive Garden gift card.
Yeah.
Incarnate. That's who you are.
You bet your bottom dollar.
You said that already.
And I'll keep saying it.
Can this episode's got to end.
Well, you got 2 seconds. 1. Thank you.
You are a chaos agent.
Thank you for watching and listening to another episode of our podcast. Please like, comment, subscribe. Please leave a review. And please subscribe to our Patreon. Until next time.